There is a narcissistic abuse counselor on YouTube who accepts clients. Um, I'm not sure how much they charge. However, there is a client or clients, definitely one, could be more, that are actually the abusers, that are actually the narcissist or psychopath or sociopath in the cluster Bs. They have run amok, okay? Basically going from one person to another person, one couch to another couch, to another person's home, to another person's home, causing chaos everywhere they go, causing disruptances everywhere they go. And it has, sat back now for some time and has studied the empath and has, taken note and has studied, the empath's knowledge on narcissism. And then the narcissist is using it to better manipulate and better mask who they are. Shout out to all the people who have been diagnosed as a narcissist, who are keeping it all the way real when they say, I'm a diagnosed narcissist, because most narcissists don't have the strength to be able to do that. Most narcissists will never admit that they've been diagnosed with narcissism, okay? And so the ones that are, it's actually something I applaud, okay? It actually shows some humanity in them, because most of them, if they're diagnosed with narcissism, they will never believe it, one, or two, they will actually, pretend to be the empath, okay? A lot of these narcissistic counselors are actually narcissists, believe it or not. And they sat back for a long time and studied the empath and took note, and then made a business out of being a quote unquote narcissistic abuse counselor. Okay, so there's that. But in this situation that we're talking about, there is a narcissistic abuse counselor who I'm not seeing that they are a narcissist. I'm seeing that they are an empath. And their clientele has slowed down, which is normal during the holidays because people are trying to get their money right for Christmas and Hanukkah or whatever, right? Okay. It could possibly be, this client could possibly be a Virgo. Heavy Virgo here, could possibly be a Virgo, or it could be that the counselor is a Virgo, or they're both Virgos, okay? And I pick up on that Virgo energy very easily. So anyway, this counselor, it has accepted clients, or a client who is a narcissist, and deep down they kind of know it, but they need the money right now. Like, they're kind of in a position where they could use extra money at this time. So they're accepting the money and they're accepting this person as a client because at this moment they need the money. Okay. And so they're kind of ignoring the fact that this person is a narcissist. Like, they don't really want to believe it right now. They're just kind of like, are they? I don't think so. Oh, well, it's like rejecting what they actually really know. Okay. Kind of like that the thought comes in their mind, I think this person is narcissist, and then they're like, no, and they like ignore it, like, no. And so it's sort of like this inner conflict, okay, an inner conflict that's going on within this person because they're actually being told, their gut is telling them, but they don't want to believe it. And, my whole thing is, what do you do when, you get a narcissistic client when you're a narcissistic abuse counselor? Do you block them? Do you keep them? How do you deal with them? I don't know. Like, what do you do with them? Right? Because we know we can't heal them. We know we can't heal them. We know we can't fix them. So what do you do with them? Right? Now, this person, because they're ignoring their gut and because they're rejecting what they're actually being told, and there's this inner conflict going on within them, because they're like ignoring it, they're actually in a way kind of being manipulated by this client. And they're not really seeing what they refuse to see. Like they refuse to see what they see. Like they are intentionally refusing to see what they see. They're allowing themselves to be tricked and bamboozled because they need this money. Okay. And clientele has slowed down, so they're kind of in a position of desperation. And so they're accepting it right now. And that's kind of disturbing. It's very, it's disturbing to know that there are narcissistic abuse counselors that are narcissists. And it's also disturbing to know that there's also clients who are the abusers, who are the narcissists, who are, clients. So there's counselors that are narcissists, and then there's clients that are narcissists, and they're all like pretending to be empaths. They're all pretending to be, downtrodden and, the victim, you know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, these are just my question. My question is, what do you do? What do you do? How do you deal if you really are an empath? What do you do when you come across clients like this? How many times do counselors get fooled, by clients into believing their lies and manipulation? These are just things I question. So yeah, be careful out there, if you are really an empath for real, if you actually are, and you're accepting clients, because, these devils will weasel their way in, and they will manipulate and, scheme and do all this, what they do. So they know what they are. Deep down they know what they are, and that's why they have to work 24/7 and a half to do all this lying and manipulating, and they can't just tell the truth, because they are terrified of who they are.